Next this evening, when Matt Way from Newquay started fundraising, he only imagined getting a few £1,000s at best. But with that total now nearing £150,000, he's been nominated for a Pride of Britain Fundraiser of the Year award.
Well, Matt set up the Joe Way Paddle for Life event 10 years ago in tribute to his young son Joe, who died when he was just 4 years old. Claire Manning has Matt's story.
If you live in Cornwall, you've probably heard of the Joe Way Paddle for Life. In its 10th year, it's a big deal on the Newquay calendar. And it's the biggest of many fundraising events headed by this guy, Matt Way. Matt started fundraising after the death of his son Joe. He's raised more than £147,000.
Joe's story just does something to people, and I think that's why the paddle's been so successful. Small kids can do it, but also pro surfers and pro paddlers are doing it as well, and that to me, it's just such a great community event.
Where's my boy?
Joe was 4 when he died. He'd had many health problems but died from a painful condition called Stevens-Johnson syndrome. But Matt says through the pain, Joe rarely stopped smiling. So by channeling his son's positivity, Matt, with his love of surfing, created a quite uniquely Cornish charity.
It's Cornish for sure, but it's had a global effect and impact. The banner, for instance, we had a banner has travelled around the world.
You took that all over with you, haven't you?
Yeah, I think like eight loops of the world, you know. He's pushed the boundaries year after year, so now we've got skydivers landing in the water.
The Paddle for Life happens every summer. It's like a mini festival where paddling competitions happen in the sea. There's music, food. Here are just some of many charities this event's helped.
We're a non-profit community youth surf club, and without his support we wouldn't be able to keep going.
Beth's from Soul Food Kitchen, providing meals for vulnerable people. As well as getting invaluable funding, some homeless people from the charity who've taken part in the paddle say that's changed their lives.
One of the guys that was sleeping rough, when we'd finished the event, he got back and he sent me a message to say basically that he really felt part of the community. For a long time he'd felt really isolated, and he's now changed his life around.
He's as enthusiastic now as he was 10 years ago. He's so good at persuading people to donate, it's untrue, and now the total is £147,000 is, I think we're probably higher than that, and I think it's just incredible for one person to be able to do that.
Among many charities that have benefited are Children's Hospice South West, Click Sargent, Ronald McDonald House in Bristol, and flying in today, Cornwall Air Ambulance.
Matt's an incredible guy. He's put so much effort into other people, so much effort into the community as a whole, and just having fun with it as well.
And don't underestimate the fun. Everyone said Matt's fundraising brings Newquay together. Everyone, including this fella.
2017 will be the 10th anniversary of the Joe Way Paddle for Life.
If you're into surfing, you'll be a fan of him, but he's a fan of Matt. Pro surfer Ben Skinner.
Joe Way Paddle for Life, it's something locals talk about a lot, brings us all together as a community and kind of puts the rest of our lives into some perspective. You know, when you realise what they've been through, something so sad, they've made something positive out of it.
We made friends because my daughter was poorly, and the support they gave me has made me think, but I know someone else who also needs support, and it continues. And you never know, we all wish for healthy children, but your grandchildren, children that have accidents, illnesses, it's so much more than fundraising, it's a message, and it's done in love and support.
And no one's more proud of Matt than his family.
I think it's the Pride of Britain because he's just known throughout the community as this man that will just give everything. And it just shows that the world is a nice place and there are some really, really good people out there.
One of the greatest gifts Joe's given me a better understanding of what it means to help people, and I think trying to help and inspire people to do the best for those around them is something really that he encapsulated, and I'll always be flying that flag for him as long as I can.
Little Joe's life was way too short and often way too painful, but thanks to his dad's fundraising, Joe's positive vibes will be felt by many for years to come.
Now, every day this week we have been hearing about our incredible Pride of Britain finalists who have been nominated in the Regional Fundraiser of the Year category.
In a moment we'll meet the winner and surprise them with a trophy. But first, a quick reminder of the inspirational stories of all our finalists.
As always, this year's entries featured amazing people with amazing stories. There was Hayley Williams from Hale, who set up the charity Footsteps for Freddie last year and has already raised thousands of pounds. The money helps fund mobility equipment for families in Cornwall with disabled children. Hayley does all of this while caring for her son Freddie and his other siblings. Liz May from Plymouth has raised around £90,000 through her love of table tennis. She started the ping pong tournaments after her friend was diagnosed with cancer. Newquay's Matt Way lost his son Joe when he was just 4 years old. Through the charity Joe Way Paddle for Life, he has gone on to raise almost £150,000. And Justeen Easton from North Devon has founded a retreat in memory of her daughter Ellie, who died from cancer 2 years ago. Everything Ellie provides a place for people to enjoy when they're going through similarly difficult times. Each nominee's entry was watched by our group of judges, including last year's National Fundraiser of the Year, Ben Smith. You'll remember he ran 401 marathons in 401 days. But he admitted to us choosing a winner was just as difficult.
To be honest with you, when I was asked, I thought huge honour. But sitting in there, like listening to the stories, watching the videos, I've got to say it was pretty tough. I thought it was going to be a bit easier, but there's some amazing stories out there and some amazing finalists this year.
Tonight's winner will be invited to a glamorous awards ceremony in London at the end of the month. There, they'll rub shoulders with plenty of famous faces, where they will, of course, announce the Fundraiser of the Year.
They are all amazing, but let's find out who's won. We sent Claire Manning to break the news to our winner a little earlier.
OK, so here we go. We are about to surprise this year's ITV West Country winner of the Pride of Britain Award. Now, if you've been watching this week, there's a bit of a clue as to who the winner might be, a bit of a surf theme going on here. Now, he's just outside. He has no idea we're here right now, so let's do this. I'm nervous. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Matt Way, mate, do not use any naughty words right now. You are not here to have your photograph taken. You are here because, my friend, you've won the Pride of Britain Fundraiser of the Year Award.
Thank you very much. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's really amazing. I can't believe that, especially with so many amazing people that have sort of been there with us at the, that we're up against. Can't believe that. Yeah.
Do you know what? I was expecting you to be speechless, Matt, but yet again, you've got plenty to say. Right, just take a moment. Let this sink in. I'm going to speak to your good mate here, Ben Skinner, professional surfer. I love that job title. He's a really good mate of yours. Why is he such a well-deserving winner?
Well, he's a legend. I mean, all the work he's done through the Paddle for Life for Joe Way, it's just been incredible. So inspirational to everyone around our home. So he's a very deserved winner, and we're really stoked, you know. Well done, mate.
I want some of those bubbles in a minute as well. Now, of course, Matt, you were up against three other amazing finalists. Liz, Justine, Hayley. The judges did choose you, though. You do all of this for your boy Joe, don't you? How much does this mean to you to get this?
Well, I mean, it's amazing, and again, to be up to such amazing people. I didn't expect this to happen, and I think for us, definitely this is a big part of the surfing and Newquay community and Cornwall community. We wouldn't have this event without them, and for us this is a real tribute to Joe and the amazing effect he's had on people. Stoked.
We're stoked. We're all stoked for you. What he doesn't know, of course, is he's going up to London end of this month. Carol Vorderman, all of the celebrities. You need to get yourself a smart suit, my friend. You can't go out there.
Shoes. I haven't got any. I don't own shoes.
You become smart together.
We'll all chip in for some shoes. I think I'm going to have a glass of those bubbles now as well, if that's all right, and might have a little cuddle with the winner as well. So, congratulations, mate.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah.
Amazing. Great to see.
I think Claire's still there enjoying those bubbles.
She is.
Bob, you were on the judging panel.
Yep.
Hard?
Hard work. It was so emotional as well, seeing all those terrific people. And it's a bit of a cliche, but actually I had a lump in the throat. It was really, really difficult.